to get started again when you've been taking a long break. Well, here's one thing that I do, and as I get older, I have to definitely do this every day anyway, just to keep myself limber, because we just don't do the things that we need to be doing all the time that keep us always playing. I used to play hours and hours a day, and now with a lighter lifestyle of just teaching mostly, I'm not as well facile with my fingers as I could be, and I will be when I'm practicing and playing all the time. So now that we're starting a new semester, here's the things that I do. One is my fingers need to stay limber. So I've noticed that sometimes with the cold weather that I have one finger that likes to jam a lot. So I just start, just gently giving it a little tug in case they might pop. Some of you are knuckle poppers anyway. So I always start with that, just a little bit. And then I take my hands and I go, wow, wow. And I stretch them out as if, like, yee. So many times I can do that. You can feel the blood start to flow in there. I might clap my hands and then switch the direction, and you'll feel the blood moving in your fingers when you've done that. Okay, now I'm going to do a little bit of this, a little bit of this. I'm going clickety click with my fingers and tap, tap, tap like that. Now I'm going to go, I've done this. Now I'm going to curl the first part in. Now I'm going to curl it so that my fingers touch my hand. My thumb touches my hand. And then I'm going to reach my fingers all the way as far down as they will go. So I'll go 1, 2, 3. So I'm stretching like this, and then I go 1, 2, 3. Sometimes I have to do a few Bic lighters with my thumbs because I don't always do them with my other fingers. 1, 2, 3, and you should feel your fingers start to limber up. Now I'm going to pretend I'm climbing up a rope a little bit. So you see I'm pulling my fingers on the imaginary rope. Okay, that gets my hands all loosened up. Now I'm going to get my hinges loosened up. So sometimes my wrists are a little stiff because I haven't been bending them. Now I'm going to swing them around in a circle. And now I'm going to reverse my direction. Okay, now I'm going to take my arms straight out in front of me. They're going to touch each other, and I feel a stretch in my back. Now I'm going to pull them out to the side and hold that. And then I'm going to stretch them behind me as well. I'm just going to feel the stretch. Ooh, I do feel the stretch. I'm going to pull it in front of me again, and I'm going to cross over, and I'm going to hold it. And I'm feeling it in my upper back and my back of my shoulders. And then I'm going to go like this. And then I'm going to reach to the back of me as well. And just give it a nice stretch there. I'm going to reach up as high as I can go where it's comfortable. Now for me, I'm certainly going to go all the way up. But for others, you might go a little different. And now I'm going to do a little bit of the birding. The bird is flying. And then a little bit of that, and then I'm going to go the other way. Now, for those who would like to, you can also do this too. Sometimes that's enough. You can also stretch by, cross your body. Same thing with the other side, just crossing like that. Sometimes that helps a little bit too. All right, now my upper body feels very, very loose. I'm going to put my head and let it just sink down to my chest. And I'm just going to turn my head and look to the side while it's still hanging down. And turn and look at the other side. Look down again. I'm going to look over to the side. And then I'm going to look over to the other side. Now, if there's anything you can't do, don't do it. but if it's comfortable enough, just do something that's a little bit like this. I'm going to shrug my shoulders a little bit. Now I'm going to shrug them and push them to the back. Shrug them to the back. Shrug them to the back. Now I'm going to do the opposite. Shrug them and to the forward. Just reach them up to the forward. And that's it. I should feel much better than I had. Now, when I get an opportunity, I can also do this with my violin. My phone is dying. I'm just going to press my distal joints like this. And I'm going to do that for every single one. I'm just going to stretch them out and pull them in. Stretch them out, pull them in. Stretch out, pull in, stretch out, pull in. And then